Hello. Do you know someone who drinks alone or constantly drinking in secret trying to hide it? What about somebody who always forgets conversations or commitments that they've made to you because of their drinking? What about someone who's had to have a drink that just a certain time of day? If not, the whole world's going to fall apart. If you know of any of those, if you answer yes to any of those questions, you know what? That person may have an alcohol problem. Hello, my name is Kelly Anderson, and I'm a child of an alcoholic. What is alcoholism? So many people want to know. According to the Mayo Clinic, alcoholism is a chronic disease that makes your body dependent on alcohol. You've got to have that drink. Most alcoholics deny that they even have a problem. You'll ask an alcoholic, or you'll talk to them, don't you think you need to slow down? Why? I don't have a problem. That's usually how your alcoholics are going to act. What causes alcoholism? There's not one thing that usually causes it, but there's numerous things. Genetics is one of them. The old saying is that it's hereditary. That, if you have someone in your family who's an alcoholic, then those genes are passed down to you. Also, high levels of stress. People say, I just need a drink to just cut down on my stress for the day. That can lead to it. What about someone who's suffered emotional pain, emotional trauma? They're more likely to drink to try to hide that pain, to get away from it. Psychological factors. Someone who has low self-esteem. The old saying is, alcohol is the truth serum. So if you get drunk, you're more likely to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. So if you have low self-esteem and you get drunk, you're more likely to be outgoing and, all happy-go-lucky. What about risk factors? Risk factors that can lead someone to become an alcoholic. They include, if they're steadily drinking over time. I'll just start out with 1 beer a day, and the next thing you know, they go to 3 or 4 beers a day. Next thing you know, they're drinking 12 beers a day. Their age. Younger people are more likely to develop an alcohol problem. Most kids binge drink from about the age of 15 to the age of 20. Genetics. Sex. Males are more likely to become alcoholics than females are. And the big kicker is family history. Me. I have a family history of alcoholism. Guess what? My chances of becoming an alcoholic are pretty high. Over time, excessive alcohol can cause serious health problems. It can cause liver disease. It can cause heart problems. It can cause sexual dysfunction, believe it or not. But according to the CDC, in 2006, the death rate for alcoholic liver disease was 13,000 Americans. 13,000. That don't sound like a lot with the billions of Americans that we have, but believe it or not, that's quite a bit. Non-medical complications that are just as dangerous. According to the Mayo Clinic, 85,000 Americans, die of alcohol-related deaths. Alcohol is responsible for nearly half of all the U.S. traffic accidents. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 11,773 people were killed in alcohol-related crashes in just 2008 alone. Wow. Is there treatment for alcoholism? So many people think, there's no treatment, I can't get no help. There is. There's counseling, there's 12-step programs. The big one that everyone has heard of is Alcoholics Anonymous. Big help. What about family? Family and the children are affected just as much by alcoholism as the alcoholic is. There is help for the family. Because if the family doesn't get help, then there's no way that you can even think about helping the alcoholic. The main thing for family and for children of alcoholics to remember is that it's not your fault. You did not cause that person to start drinking. And with Al-Anon and Alateen, it teaches them that. It teaches them to know that it's not their fault. Also, it is the #1 family killer. That's the main thing to remember. Alcoholism destroys families. doesn't just affect that person like they thought. It destroys families. It killed my father less than 5 months ago. Because of his alcoholism, he's no longer alive. You know, he died of alcoholic liver disease at the age of 60. Alcoholism is a very serious problem. People don't realize it. They think, oh, well, I can quit it at any time. Or, oh, I don't have a problem. Most people do. I hope this helps you to understand just a little bit more about alcoholism and how it can affect people. My name is Kelly Anderson, and once again, I'm a child of an alcoholic. Thank you.